Hi Saggies, Higherself Magic here. I'm going to try to stick to 20-minute readings because YouTube prefers them. So I don't know whether the problem with my readings is that they're just too long. But that was some advice I was given, so I'm trying to stick with 20-minute readings. I've got my fairies here, I've got my leprechaun, I've got my sugar plum fairy, I've got Our Lady Mary, because a friend of mine is in Lourdes and I'm getting lovely vibes from there. It's so warm and it's beautiful, and the statue looks so gorgeous, and I have once I've put it out. I've also got my dragon, which has got a crystal ball attached to it. So I'm an intuitive reader, I'm an astrologer as well. I'm going to deal mostly with astrology today, but I've got the crystal ball right opposite me, and yesterday I was doing a few readings and I was getting really good messages through that. I've also got my fairy plaque because I think fairies are sleeping here and it's pouring with rain, and they're definitely here. Got my fairy book and my fairy moon book with messages for you, so I'll read you one of those before I go. Okay, so let's make a start. Sarah Elizabeth, my spirit guide, I've been channeling with her. I do that before all my readings, and yesterday she gave you some really great, I don't know, said your reading was the day before yesterday or yesterday, but she gave you some really good readings about messages about saving, nest egging, and the fact that that happens with the universe and they're saving all your blessings for one go. So let's see what they say. Thank you, Sarah Elizabeth. Let's clear the energy and bring you in. Thank you so much for your attention and care and your brilliant messages. Okay, so I'm going to be dealing with a lot of astrology today, more than anything else, because we've had this full moon, and I think Saggis are feeling the abundance already in terms of friends or socializing or creative endeavors. Any of those feelings are coming through for Saggis. And we're now on the 2nd of October, so we're well into autumn. The equinox has sort of had its fire, passed us through into the winter half of the year, and given us a vibe for going forwards. And this is a very good time for us Saggis. We're born, of course, in the winter period, and so our socializing period sort of begins in this season, and the first half of October's meant to, astrologically, because Mars is in Libra, to be quite good for you socially. Let's see what comes up. I don't know whether this is influencing you as an individual. All depends on your other placements, really. But until the 11th of October, you are meant to be having sort of friends coming in or possible love contacts. The 8th of October is a very significant day. So there's going to be a caring connection popping in, maybe new friends or good old friends, not the baddies we've talked about that have wished you, that have sort of sabotaged your happiness. And we're working our way towards the October 14th solar eclipse, which is very significant for us Sagittarius. It's in Libra. We're in Libra season right now. This is also supposed to be, astrologically for Sagittarius, again, depending on your other placements, a good time for making money. So we've got a woman holding a coin here. We've got a caring connection, or maybe an old friend comes in who's made money and she's going to be quite generous with you, or maybe the lover you meet is going to have money. But there is something about you doing very well in this period, and that's because in May, Jupiter moved into Taurus in your workaday house, and that's meant to give you good financial returns. you're sort of walking away from your past. You've left behind the sabotagers, you've left behind those who've broken your heart. And I think you're magicking in your own look. You're looking in the mirror at who you could possibly be. And you're seeing someone really successful, someone very wealthy, someone with great creative writing talent skills, or lyric skills, or music skills, or artistic skills if you're creative, or entrepreneurial skills if you're not, or just purely loyalty, a loyal worker. But the workaday is really shining out now. Taurus Jupiter's been in Taurus since May the 20th. It's there until May the 24th, 24. And it's really going to highlight your work period. And also Mars being in Libra until October the 11th is in your house of which rules your greatest hopes and wishes. Now, only you know what they are. They could be love, they could be work, they could be money, they could be your spiritual development. You're certainly walking up the temple path. You are wiser than wise, and hence you have sort of paved the path for your own future. And also you've got a very good helping hand from spirit. Everything I've said is really happening, and your throat chakra has been healed, which means that you can communicate so much more clearly about what you want, what your boundaries are, what you expect. So I'm looking towards a really good sort of period for Saggis up to October the 14th. Which is the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. And that is going to be a very good vibe for you. You know, if any project's been started, it's going to sort of like be noticed by a VIP possibly. And your business will boost a bit around that new moon solar eclipse. Yeah, there's just something going on business-wise that's better than ever before. And then we go towards that amazing full moon at the end of the month on October the 28th, which is really the most sparkling moon for you. And it's really setting the scene for November the 23rd, when Sagittarius season starts. But that full moon, astrologically, is meant to bring you in a lot of money, either through a win or through an inheritance or an investment. Just something is gonna come in money-wise for you on that full moon. And also that full moon is a full moon eclipse, and someone's going to be eclipsed out. Now, it might not be someone that you sort of hate or that is not being nice to you. It might actually, because of the placing and where it says astrologically it is, it's called, the astrology is saying in your immediate environment, which makes me think it could be work. So maybe a co-worker, an employee is leaving and you need to find another one, but you will find one that is much better. And we've got healing going on, tremendous healing or tremendous powers in your seventh chakra, if it's already open, because I did some work on that, which is your crown chakra, your wisdom, your knowledge, your communication is also wondrously aligned with that. And you're going to be telling the world exactly what you want. You've got the healer of all ages. I've got a sort of divine feeling about me today. So it feels like a very strong day for that connection for me. And possibly it's rubbing off on you and the energy's coming through. So you've got spirit protecting you, guiding you, but you've also got the healer of all ages guiding you and protecting you. Okay, so I want to leave enough time to the thinking woman will, Saggis, you are the wisest in the zodiac, and you really have put your thinking cap on. And the goddess of the moon, those two moons are going to be so influential that you're either going to be the goddess of the moon, or the goddess of the moon is really shining on you. But the angel of love is here, the fairy of love, as I call it, and she is really holding your hand like Cupid is. I've got my Cupid over there, and I can see in my crystal ball just so many hearts floating around. It is going to be lovely. You are meant to be in love, and you know, all those broken hearts of the past that have put you off have made you into who you are. And they say, there's a beautiful quote which says, the wrong one will find you in one piece and leave you in pieces, and the wrong one will find you in pieces and put you back to being in one strong piece. And that's what's going to happen. Broken hearts are going to be a thing of the past. And we've got the World card. The world is your lobster. I love it when you get that card, because things are really becoming really powerful for you. The fairy influence very strong while Jupiter's retrograde until December the 31st. So the fairies are really holding your hand and giving you lots of good luck. And your patience has been noticed by the universe, and they have said, yeah, you have heeded the storm warnings, you've seen them, you've trusted in the universe by getting through them, because it's only the storm warnings that make you strong. And you've looked at them, seen the storm warnings, and got through with perfect balance. You've like done a yin and yang through them and gone like, yeah, I have to weather the storm. So any storm warning that's come in, you've weathered the storm. You've let people go when they're meant to go. You've trusted the universe on that. You've seen failures or obstructions as good things. I was meant to go to a wedding and I didn't go, and you know, sometimes I just think I couldn't go, and I just think that maybe the universe was saying if you had gone, the journey would not have gone as well. But here, this is indicating you're on a swing bridge, and you know that bridge could swing and swing, but you are walking on it so balanced and stable, and you're going to get to the other end. When you get to the other end, it's going to be a bit like Celebrity in the Jungle, where you're going to see your love, and you don't know who that is yet, but you are going to see your love. And another thing of the past, they're saying to me, are the financial constraints, because that money is coming in and you're going to have some sort of money news. And when you have that attachment, there's going to be no masks involved. You've had lots of masks in the past on people, but no masks. That man's going to come in, or woman, holding a heart, and that heart's going to be, and equally to you, we've got the thinking woman, we've got the thinking man. So we've got two people that are equally as amazing at thinking as each other, and you're going to have the perfect balance with caring and love and all affection. I'm going to read a fairy message before I go. This is a short reading. I don't really prefer my long readings. I can go on a bit, but victory is what's in store for you, Sagittarius. If any of you've read the fairy book, let me know what you think. Tredicino, which is the 13th child, and the Humanairy book, and the universe is saying they're telling me they appreciate you being in the universe, because you bring just so much goodness to it. You are one of the people that makes the universe a beautiful place, and your strategy for victory is really amazing at the moment. One more. Ooh, gosh, lots more. See what they say. So here we've got a woman holding a heart, man holding a heart. Oh, it's going to be absolutely lovely. I don't know whether this is going to happen at the first half of October. I think up to the 11th, things are going to happen a little romantically, but lots is going to happen on the work front after that. But the love could come in any time between now and the end of the year. But here you've got the garden and the gate, and it's all so beautiful. Look at you looking out. It might be a new home, or it might be that you've got a beautiful garden. You're going to sign a contract with someone anyway, that's for sure. And there's so much blossoming abundance coming your way. Yeah, and your third eye is going to be really open. You are going to be able to see those people, and this is the message I've got here with that sixth chakra, that third eye, that way of thinking, because you have that ability. You will see people straight away who are envious of you, who are hostile towards you, who are deceitful towards you, and you're not going to put up with it. So Saggis, you have got a great time ahead of you. If you get to read this book, I put the link in below. It's really lovely, and it's my Humanairy connection book, and I loved it, so I'm sure you would love it, and the author will be very happy if people support her. But here we've got some fairy messages from a crystal sky book. Okay, let me open the book, and this is your message. You have a message from your fairy guide which speaks about a lucky break coming into your life soon. As good fortune finds you, you still are required to be diligent in developing this potential, doing the work necessary and keeping a positive and open attitude. This will take you towards success. She also speaks about several small opportunities emerging in your life soon, relating to your social life. This is likely to add value to your personal experience. So there we go. That was your page. That was your message from the fairies. And I'm going to take 2 or 3 words for you because I love this now. I set these out under the full moon, and they're really, really, really blessed. And we take a few of these and see. Oh, we've got some stuck on. Let's see what is stuck on and what we come up with for you, Saggis. So we've got language. So there's going to be lots of talking going on. Goddess. Well, we know you're any of the ladies I talk to and connect with is a total goddess. You're going to be someone's absolute favorite person in the world. So something, your mornings are going to be beautiful, or one morning in particular is going to be really beautiful, and someone's going to show that they really want you. Pink, wear pink if you can. Even if you're a male, just wear pink. Males wear beautiful pink shirts, don't they? And care. Someone's really going to care for you. We got that caring connection, didn't we? And you're going to join together. So the question mark is where? Where do you want to go? Where's this going to happen? It's going to happen somewhere where you don't expect it at all. But his caring, if you're a lady, I keep getting he, so I'm probably talking to the ladies here. He's coming, he's going to come and join you and care for you. And you're going to be his only one, his one and only. And you've got to go to where this is going to happen, and you'll get a message about that. Right. Yeah. So I don't know why that has come through. I couldn't find a word to attach it. Yeah, you're going to be totally to his taste. And we have here delicious. Yeah, you're going to be absolutely delicious to this person. You're going to taste delicious. And there's going to be some connection to the sun. So maybe it's a warm place when you go to a warm place, there's going to be an amazing Rhapsody. Remember that song, Bohemian Rhapsody? Maybe that'll be singing in the background. But there's just something really magical about this morning in particular. And he's going to be your hero. So it's a bit towards the ladies, I'm sorry, or if it's for the males here, then you're going to be that man that is going to find this absolute beaut of a girl. And there's a kid, so maybe you've got a kid or the other person's got a kid, but it's going to fill you up. Yeah, it's going to be just perfect. You're not going to want to go anywhere else. Basically, it's going to be what exactly you need. And it's going to be us and we. Wow. Us and we. Now, I got the neighbour thing, which I got yesterday. So it could mean it's someone quite near to where you live. Or it could mean that something's going on with a neighbour. But really, it sounds lovely. And I'm really happy with this reading, Sagittarius. So lots of love to you. And I shall see you soon. Big hug from me, Higher Self Magic. Please like, share and subscribe. I always forget to say that, but please like, share and subscribe. It means such a lot. Thank you.